We are live. Welcome to another edition of the All Sports Matters podcast. I am your host, Amir Sharaz Ortiz, aka the Mr. All Sports Matter himself. What's going on? Welcome. Sound like I'm out of breath because I am. I ran from the door. Pizza man came in exact same time. We was about to go live. At the long hallway, I am out of shape. The World Baseball Classic has begun, and I am exhausted. But sports never sleeps. So why not talk about some sports? Welcome to another edition of the All Sports Matters podcast. I do have some brothers in the building. And by building, I mean in my laptop where they live. And I can see them because my laptop is in my building. See what I did there? But they're in the building, right? Technically, right? It's a thing. It's a thing. And his building resides in the 334. That's his building. And I'm sure I am in his building because he's in the building, Mr. Atlanta Braves himself. And no, he's not on the juice like Jurickson Profar, but he is in the building nonetheless.
Yo, that guy.
Going on.
I mean, they just need to just go ahead and let that guy go. He don't want to do right.
I would be quite upset if I'm the Braves, not because he's going to forfeit the money for this season. It's because they paid him for last season.
Exactly. They just need to cut their losses with that one and just.
Yeah. If a player plays one game all year, they get the whole year's check.
Just let him go. Just let him go. How you been, bro? I know it's been a minute since I've been in on this thing with the fellas. So how you?
Yeah, no, you've been MIA.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, see? I'm glad you caught it. I'm glad
I see what you did there.
That was an easy one. That was an easy one. Somebody who else is in the building, because he wants to talk about it. That's his name for the show today. And we're going to put him on today because he's going to do most of the talking. And that's the chef himself, Mr. D-Rob. What's going on?
What's good, fellas? Well, hey, keep back on with y'all, man. It seemed like forever. You know what I mean? I don't even like the distance like this. This is tomfoolery.
It has been a minute. It has been a minute.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We got to do better.
Life, man. It's life, man.
That's real talk.
Life is life. Life has been life, and that's all.
Life has been life, and real talk. But it's good to see y'all, man.
With the events that are going on in life, I kind of put a travel ban on myself because me, an outsider, not somewhere I want to be these days, if I'm being quite honest.
Nah, I feel you.
So
with the current climate, I feel you.
Stay safe out there, wherever you may be. Hopefully those people that are out in the Arab world gets home. We're talking about Americans, obviously. Those that are out there, hopefully they get home. But be vigilant. Come back.
Very vigilant.
And speaking of coming back, Mr. Jason Tatum is projected to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, after tearing his Achilles in June. Too soon?
I don't understand why they're rushing him back. I mean, I'm not saying rushing because if he's ready to come back, he's ready to come back. But if I'm the Celtics, we're in second place in the East right now. Oh, that was so sweet. We're in second.
We're live in the real world.
If I'm the Celtics, I'm holding them out. And I mean, we're in second place right now. 5 games behind the Pistons. I don't see us leapfrogging the Pistons in the next 20 games to get in first place unless the Pistons just go on an absolute stinker and the Celtics win out or something. But
no, 20 games back with only like 20 something to go. Not
even. No, they're 5 games back with 20 games to go.
Okay.
So if I'm the Celtics, I'm holding him out. I mean, if nothing else, hold him out to the playoffs.
That part.
If you want him to come back already, I mean, I just don't see the benefit of having him come back right now.
Does he not need to be in game shape though for the playoffs?
But do you need that many games?
Does he need? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, do the Celtics need him right now? That's my biggest thing. Like, you can have him playing, G League scrimmage games or whatever if you want him to be in game shape.
Right.
I just don't see the benefit of bringing him back right now.
That part.
Chef?
Somebody said you're rocking Boston Red Sox colors right now.
Blue and red. I don't know what.
I'm just saying. I'm just reading.
Oh man.
And then he said, "Damn, the chef got a piano like that. Fire." That's JPG talking to y'all.
It's very possible or plausible.
Plausible. You got to agree with Fleck. I mean, one, that's his team, so he already knows for sure. But I mean, what's the purpose? I mean, what's your end game? What happens if you bring him back in these 20 games and he gets hurt again?
And that's my biggest concern.
And that should be theirs too, because you bring him back in 20 games out, like, that's a lot. That is a lot. Like you said, there's always G League. You can send him to the G League and let him get some run in. But I mean, the guy's been a professional how long now? He's going to know game. He's going to be in game shape. I think they should have held him out. I don't, like you said, I don't see the benefit, actually. And I'm just like, you're playing a dangerous game right now.
Let me play devil's advocate here, right? With the team constructed the way it is right now without Tatum, can they win the title? Can they win the East?
I mean, they're doing better than I thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, and that's my squad. And I did not expect them to do as well as they have been doing. Peyton Pritchard has stepped his game up. Sixth man of the year last year. He stepped his game up. As currently constructed, I think that they could go deep. I mean,
yeah,
right. They're a top 4 team in the East. That's
right.
Without Tatum, right? Milwaukee is in disarray. 76ers got injuries out the ass. Orlando has been disappointing. Outside of New York and Detroit, Cleveland, okay, will always be top 4, but playoffs come and go for Cleveland, and they always seem to be out of the equation. With that being said, don't you guys think they need to win the championship with Tatum?
Playoffs, yeah, I would love to have him for the playoffs. I'm not saying that
No,
I don't want him.
You got to get him there. You got to get him. You can't just say
they're in second
put a show for the playoffs and then
but
that's
again,
the difference.
do you need 20 games?
You need 20. That's what I'm getting at.
Sometimes what did they do? 10 minutes a game, 12 minutes, 14 minutes, 16 minutes.
Okay, if that's the case, then yeah.
What if? I'm just saying what if. Obviously, I'm not
think about it that way.
I guarantee
you. Yes.
It's going to be some load management.
Yeah, it's going to be load management. He's not going to come back and play 30 plus minutes.
No.
Right off the rip. You know what I mean?
Now I'm
up, yeah. So in that sense, then yeah.
Now, one team that I think people need to be very cautious about in the East, you already mentioned before, but the Charlotte Hornets are a really dangerous team. Because you don't know which one you're going to get every night. Because some nights, like they played New York last night, incredible. They played San Antonio a few weeks ago.
Incredible. New York played OKC last night.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. Y'all played OKC. They played Cleveland, right?
I don't know. It's probably Brooklyn. Probably the other New York team.
I thought it was, I think it was Cleveland, but I'll double check it and make sure. But again, I say that to say, that Charlotte Hornets team, if they get in the playoffs, which they look like they will be in, they'll be in the play-in.
Yes, definitely. They're top 10. Charlotte, I will only give credit to LaMelo's playing lights out. They got the rookie of the year in Knuckle. I can't say his name. I'm sorry.
Con-
Knuckle.
yeah.
That white boy.
Yes.
That's shooting lights out.
Oh no, they played. I'm sorry, they played the Celtics last night. My bad. They played the Celtics last night and won.
But they don't play defense.
That's their downfall. But offensively, they're dangerous. They'll explode offensively.
In the playoffs, though, you need
You're going to need defense at some point in time. You're definitely going to need
defense, and that's where we'll get to the West Coast here in a minute. But New York just went through San Antonio and lost to OKC at the buzzer, pretty much down, losing by 3.
And they lost with some sketchy referee calls around the end.
But see, that's where OKC is going to be OKC. Gilbert Alexander is always going to say
that dude is the master of getting contact and getting to the free throw line. Like he's done it at a pace that a lot of people haven't seen in a long time.
There's no stopping it. You can only hope to contain it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
He's tough.
Mindset to come to OKC, and I'll get to the Western Conference here in a minute, but Eastern Conference really quickly as it's constructed right now. Detroit sitting at 1, Boston 2, New York 3, Cleveland 4. Who do you guys have representing the Eastern Conference as it's constructed right now?
I mean,
in the finals, you mean?
Yeah, going to the finals.
Who do you have representing the Eastern Conference? You going to represent them at the ballot box? You going to represent at the All-Star game? One of the things left is the playoffs.
I don't like your attitude right now, sir.
I finally just caught my breath running down that hallway. I'm just saying. Who you got representing the Eastern Conference in the playoffs?
And your daughter said, "Don't blame the long hallway."
It is a long hallway. Y'all been there. It's a long hallway.
You said, "Don't blame the long hallway." I mean, right now you have to say the Pistons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we said the same thing last year. But go ahead.
Huh?
We said the same thing last year.
Well, you said it's currently constructed.
Right, but who do you
currently constructed? The Pistons are 5 games in first place. So,
yeah, that's number 1 seed. Do you believe they're going to hold down the number 1 seed?
I mean, that gives them home court advantage throughout, right?
You got to go through Detroit to win.
They're 23-7 at home.
I will say it's going to be interesting, but again, they have what you said must be what you must have in the playoffs. They play incredible defense that creates offense, and then they got a goon on the squad because Stewart should be back and ready to go. So I can guarantee you, he's got 5 fouls and he's ready to get to it. So.
I will tell you, Detroit for me is still missing something. I don't know what it is about that team. Cade Cunningham was in the MVP consideration up until he was in the MVP consideration. Let me explain. With SGA, with Joker, with all these athletes missing games, they're now ineligible, or they're about to be ineligible if they miss one game or more for the playoffs, right? So the betting odds favorite went to Cade Cunningham. Once that happened here a few weeks ago, he started averaging 10 points a game. He is not He's
still averaging 25 points and 10 assists a game, though.
I was about to say
rebounds.
Right. He was averaging
1.5 and a block. Like that's
right.
And
he was averaging 29.
Let's not forget, just because he's going through this stretch where his averages went down, he's still the most vital player to that team.
Right?
If you take him off that squad, that too. I mean, you need
different reasons.
I mean, you need the goon. I mean, that's a mandatory plot in it. But if you take him off that team, what do you have?
No, of course. But I still think they're missing something.
What are they missing? What do you think they're missing then?
2 goons.
You say they're missing something. What are they missing?
An extra goon?
I think consistency. I still believe it's consistency in the shooting. Tobias Harris is having a better season than he has been in Philadelphia since he's been gone for, what I'm saying, those early Philadelphia days. There's something about that team they're relying on the ugly game, and it's not the high scoring. I just don't know what it is.
I mean, they're playing defense though. Like,
no, and I but if there was to play against Cleveland, Boston, New York, they're not beating them. They're not in the playoffs, in the series. They're not beating them. That's where I'm at with. That's like I said, something's missing.
So who do you have?
Yeah, good question.
With Tatum coming back in the team, the way that team is constructed, but full man Tatum, I like Boston.
And see, for me, I want to see how Tatum looks coming back.
That's what I was about.
But like I said, it depends on full Tatum.
And you also said as currently constructed. Like,
right.
As currently constructed, Tatum's not on that team right now.
So, but he will be tomorrow.
Yeah, but what version of him are we getting back? You know what I mean?
He's been playing 5 on 5 already. He's been playing 5 on 5 since Christmas, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, that is wild. And that's why
I just don't know if
afraid that he's rushing himself back.
I just don't know how the play of that team is going to. Jaylen Brown has been ball dominant where Derrick White, Peyton Pritchard, Hauser, those guys are knocking down the shots. But the ball's running through Jaylen Brown.
As it should.
It's going to change when Tatum comes back.
And that's the other thing for me that is a cause for concern, because as currently constructed, I think the Celtics could make a deep run, but is bringing Tatum back this soon, is that going to disrupt anything? Like, that's my only issue. I don't know how that's going to look.
And that's probably answering our question, though. That's probably why you're bringing back 20 games left in the season.
To get him back integrated. I agree. But is that going to – because Jaylen Brown is right now could be a front runner for MVP.
He really could.
The way he's balling.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown is definitely top 5 in the voting. Oh, I definitely.
I would honestly say he could be the front runner easily.
Yeah, 29 points a game, 7 rebounds, 5 assists.
I got Joker and SGA 1-2, and that's interchangeable like it was last year. That's still 1-2, and they're still eligible. So that's 1-2, and then you're talking about Kate Cunningham, Jaylen Brown. So
Joker can't miss one game.
Joker, he can only miss one more game.
If he would miss one more game,
I think SGA got like 3 games.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
And the one you didn't mention, he has I want to say 6 games. He's either 4 or 6 games. Wemby.
No, I don't think he's in the MVP running. If I'm being honest,
it's hard to put him in it because the team.
He's MVP to his team, obviously. But that team is like Boston, where we don't know where the production is coming from, because De'Aaron Fox is having a great year. That team runs through Wemby, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Wemby is leading the team in scoring. He's leading the team in blocks. The dude has literally blocked every team in the league now. It's crazy. This dude is out of his mind right now, and it'll be interesting to see. But like you said, it's going to be Joker.
We move to the Western Conference, and looks like the rough pass to OKC went through is passed. San Antonio is holding down the 2nd seed by a decent margin. I believe Denver is right behind them. So coming out the West as it is constructed right now, and it won't be, I don't believe there'll be any changes other than seeding wise. Who do you guys coming out the West?
For me, it's San Antonio. I think it's San Antonio's year to go because they seem to have a bead on how to play the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I don't think the Thunder can beat them in a series. So I think I do wonder though that T-Wolves team they're a problem. The T-Wolves are a real issue, and that's a team I don't think anybody wants to play in the Western Conference right now. But
and Anthony Edwards, the other one, is going to round out the top 5 to me. He's probably 4.
A maniac.
Yeah, that dude is playing lights out.
He is playing out of his mind right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes down the stretch. But I have San Antonio coming out.
But do we trust Cupcake though?
Okay.
Rudy.
Gobert?
Oh no. I don't trust him. What he is.
The fault in Minnesota, and I've been saying this for years, is the same fault New York had when Julius Randle wants the ball in his hands 24/7. I've been saying this is the moment the guys join the league. Randle wants the ball in his hands. He's not a point guard. He's a 6'10" power forward with a great shot.
He is. Yeah.
Pick and roll. If he was to learn the pick and roll, Randle would be an MVP sometime. But he doesn't play that way. He doesn't want to play that way. He doesn't listen to coaching. Anthony Edwards was chasing him around the court with 24 seconds left on the clock because Randle had the ball, not Anthony Edwards. Randle is the problem when it comes to Minnesota. He's always been the problem. Gobert is just there for defense. He doesn't even get to touch the ball on offense. Don't give him the ball on offense. He's there for defense and defense only.
Well, the problem is when they get in the playoffs, if they end up matched up with San Antonio, he can do nothing with Wemby.
And
he can't do nothing with Chet. He can't do nothing with Chet either. Because Chet eats him alive. It's almost like somebody rings the dinner bell and you starving. And they see that meal right there. And
Rudy ain't physical enough. That's his issue. Like, dude, you 7'3" and you play like a cupcake.
And I'm like, dude, it's not like you 7'3" and thin like Wemby and thin like Chet. You're a huge dude, and all I remember about you is watching you get choked out by Draymond. So it's hard, man. It's hard to think that he could change that image that he's got right now. But like you said, it's going to come down to. I think it's going to come down to one of the top 4, OKC, San Antonio. Houston's going to be interesting to see in the playoffs, and Minnesota. I think one of those will be. Now, what about Golden State?
No.
I
don't think they'll finish. Now,
they don't have the.
I'm not saying they're going to make the finals.
They'll make a plan and lose to Houston.
I think they're going to, whoever they're matched up with, they're going to give them a run. But I'm not, by no means I'm saying they're going to the finals. That's not what I'm saying.
Golden State don't scare nobody.
None. And Steph Curry is not going to shoot lights out, like he did the gold medal game. Those days are behind him.
No, I'm not saying that.
What I'm saying is he's not going to shoot threes. He's not going to put up 30 points.
No, I'm not saying that.
He's not a number 1 anymore.
No, you're not going to do that.
No.
Let me tell you something.
I am.
So there's certain things I can agree with you on. Like, I believe that there's no real Santa Claus. The Easter Bunny is super fake. But one thing I'm not going to be able to agree on is that baby face dude.
Wardell. Yeah, that boy, he lights out. He's not
buckets.
I can't agree with you on that.
I can't agree, bro. Like that dude, there's nothing nobody's gonna be able to do with that guy. If he's
outside of him and maybe Jimmy Butler, maybe?
Jimmy Butler, that's it.
Who's scaring you on that team outside them two?
Well, I mean, if they play Minnesota, I know if they play
Jimmy
Minnesota.
Playing? He ain't playing.
Huh?
Jimmy Butler ain't playing.
Is he out for the year?
I thought he was.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have anybody on that team. Curry's been getting knocked around. All they got is Porzingis, and that's crazy to say he's the healthy one. When have they ever said that? Never.
That is big.
They traded the whole team. They want a tank, and they're good enough for 7th seed.
You're right. I forgot Jimmy Butler. He tore his ACL.
Tore his ACL. That's right.
Yeah, I had to think about that one.
Right.
All they got is position.
I had to think about that one. I forgot Butler tore his ACL.
That's right.
Curry's been dealing with knee issues.
And he's been
Draymond's
out for a
been
while.
dealing with real mental issues, I guess. He's been sitting. Steve Kerr, he kicked him out the building. He don't even want him in the building. Like, they've been trying to tank, but they've been winning just enough to get the 7th AC.
But that's what I mean by who on Golden State, like outside of Curry, nobody on that team is scary. So no, I can't even include them. They'll be lucky to make the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs. That's their ceiling.
They'll make the playoffs. Reason being, Dallas is number 11 with an 11 and 40-something record. So the top 10 is locked in, just like the East. The top 10 is locked in. You can look at the standings. I saw the other day. The top 10 is locked in on each side. It's just a matter of seedings.
Who's going to be seeded where?
And Phoenix will take care of Golden State in the first round because Devin Booker has actually been playing really well, and he's been healthy. Phoenix has been healthy. They just lost Dylan Brooks though, so that's good. That's a big issue on the team, not necessarily Dylan Brooks himself. And the Lakers are trending down. There's been a lot of noise about. Obviously, we're not talking about the second best player in the world ever. We're talking about Luka and the coach. Forgot his name. JJ Redick. Yeah, they've been having issues.
Hard.
So, Lakers are trending down as we speak.
Yeah, Luka seems to not be too keen with that guy because Vanderbilt had to jump in between them the other night and stop Luka from going to check his neck size. So, yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to play out.
It'll play out with Redick being on the unemployment line.
That's really what it's leading to. You ain't got too many more days, buddy. You ain't got too many more days because you're not really winning games like you're supposed to.
And you're not getting rid of Luka, obviously.
And all the rumors are pointing to LeBron staying in California but going up north to Golden State next year. Because for the Lakers to sign him is a $3 million, and Lakers are not committing to that.
I'm just not. I'm not believing any of that.
I mean, even if we do go, it ain't gonna be a needle mover.
There ain't no needle mover.
No, but it's news to say that the Lakers are finally done with the LeBron era.
Well, they were done. They were done when they gave Luka. They were done with him last year. If he would have retired, I don't think the Lakers would have been okay. Whatever.
Yeah, they wouldn't have lost in the sleep.
Right. Like they were done with him. Once they acquired Luka, they were done with him. The LeBron era was over once they acquired Luka.
I'd be like, why is Bronny trying to swipe his card? That don't work either. Boom, boom. Excuse me. Boom. Yeah, you don't go here no more.
Right.
That was an easy $8 million gone. Speaking not going here anymore, we got a bunch of cuts that's supposed to happen next week. One being trending down himself, Kyler Murray, gone from the Cardinals, and all signs are pointing
Football
being the Minnesota Vikings.
That would be a great fit for him, though. Just because of what Kevin O'Connell does in that offense and what Kyler Murray's strong suit is that deep ball.
Yeah.
That'd be I would like to see that fit for him.
Yeah.
To work with a quarterback whisperer like Kevin O'Connell. I mean, although he couldn't do anything with JJ Redick. I mean, not JJ Redick, the other JJ. McCarthy.
Yeah,
The other white JJ.
I was like, wait, what?
The other JJ.
That guy.
So I would like to see that fit.
Yeah, I think so.
The Jets might also take a peek under the hood at him too.
Well, that was my next question. Obviously every option is on the table for the Jets. Give up assets, move up from 2 to 1 to the Raiders.
Raiders ain't coming up off one.
No.
Well, if you're
They're not. That Tom Brady is in love with Mendoza.
Yeah, they've made
They're
that
not coming up off of
extremely
one.
clear. They will not move off
They're
that.
not moving up. If they move off of one, it's going to take like 6 first-round picks.
I'm about to say
No,
it's going to be
crazy offer.
absolutely
They'll take some crazy offer.
there was ever a team to do that, the Jets would be known to be.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Raiders do it. It's not like, yeah, I absolutely agree with you. The Jets would do some stupid crap like that, but I don't think the Raiders would do it. I think it's Mendoza for them, and that one's locked in. The draft starts at 2.
Yeah.
So, out of all the cuts that, again, it's allegedly because the new league year does not start until next week. And Miami has not announced that they're cutting Tua.
Oh, he's good.
They're kind of stuck with him.
I think they're going to.
They owe him something like $100 million over the next 2 years if they cut him.
No, well, it'll be a
95.
they can cut him. They can cut him, but it'll be 99 mil this year alone.
95.
Yeah.
It's 99. Okay.
It's 99. 99 dead cap money. And it'll be
Spread out over the next 2 years. That's what I'm saying.
No, I believe it's just this year. I believe
No. I just read it. Shit, like a couple hours ago. It's 99 million spread out over the next 2 years.
Okay, 54.
It's like 49 and a half million.
Got to sign a quarterback.
Right. I think they're going to actually be stuck with Ewers and see what he gives them for a year and just try their luck at the quarterback market next year.
Yeah.
But if you're Miami, well, not to say, well, yeah, if you're Miami.
What up, Tito?
And with Waddle begging to be let go, cut, released, hell, I believe he'll take the UFL at this point, anywhere but Miami. What do you do if you're, I think the GM is still Stephen Ross. Either way, the GM. What do you do with the GM?
Do you tear it down? And
they're already tearing it down. All the trades.
That's what I'm saying. Do you tear it all the way down? And
yeah, because I'm like, do you tear it all the way down? Because then you're gonna have Waddle on the leave. You're gonna have Minkah Fitzpatrick on the leave, and I mean, it'll just be built around Achane.
And the GM for the Dolphins is John Eric Sullivan from Green Bay.
Sullivan. That's pretty
But
strong.
yeah, I think you get rid of Waddle and all you got left is Achane anyway.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, on offense,
Who else do you have on that team?
That'll be it. I mean, tight end is what's his name that came back that used to play for the Raiders.
Waller. I think he's a free agent.
Waller.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was coming back though.
No, he's coming back, but I believe he's a free agent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think their tight end right now is the boy from Denver, the one that came from Denver, Dulich.
Dulich.
The one that came from Denver.
Huh.
Miami entire team needs to be rebuilt. Staying in the division and a trade that took place today, the Buffalo Bills addressed their number one wide receiver role for the first time and quite possibly since Andre Reed, and traded for DJ Moore.
Jesus Christ.
I like that move for them.
I do. I like it for
I like that move for them. It's not like his play declined. Yeah, it's not like his play declined. It was the scheme.
The scheme was
and them going to Odunze, you know what I'm saying, that caused his numbers to go down. He wasn't getting the targets that a number one would.
Yeah.
So with Odunze and Kmet and Loveland and in Chicago now, like DJ Moore was playing fourth fiddle, it seemed like in games. And then there were games where like they would throw it to him 20 times, you know what I mean? So it was weird. But him going to Buffalo, where he's going to be probably the unrivaled wide receiver one.
Yes.
Josh Allen's going to feed him. I think Josh Allen's going to feed him, and I think he's going to produce. And no, I'm not just saying that because that's my cousin.
and hopefully he can rub off on Keon Coleman, and get him.
Coleman might be out of a job.
Because if he's not focused, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Keon Coleman.
Huh?
The organization released a statement saying they expect Keon Coleman to be a part of the team next year. So.
Yeah.
I get it, but,
how often did we hear that though? And then 2 days later, the player gone.
And again, if he doesn't change his mindset and work ethic, I mean, next year might be your last year in Buffalo. So hopefully he learns from DJ Moore and learn from this year, and he can be productive. But I don't want neither one of them to be too productive because I don't like it. That means
Tito said Odunze fell off the map after week 5.
That would mean Baltimore's out. I don't like it.
Speaking,
he said DJ Moore should eat in Buffalo.
Yeah, he should eat good.
Speaking of wide receivers who team has their backs, but we expect them to get traded anyway, Philadelphia Eagles and A.J. Brown has been in heavy discussions, and the rumor has that the New England Patriots, since we're still in the division of the AFC East, are the leading go-getters to trade for said A.J. Brown. Talk to me.
think the asking price is ridiculous for him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's a bona fide star when he's locked in.
Right.
And with Vrabel, having that familiarity with him from Tennessee, that could be a great fit for him. I just the compensation I think is what's gonna
stop everything.
Yeah, because they're looking for a 1, a 2, and a player
And a star player.
You know what I mean? So like, who's the star player that they would give up?
Right.
Stephon Diggs.
He got cut.
Diggs got cut.
That's what I said. I'll re-sign him and trade him. Like, there you go. There's your word.
And shit, Philly ain't gonna want him.
No, I don't think anybody's gonna want him next year.
Yeah, he's damaged goods right now, especially with the off-field issues he got that still got to get cleared up too.
I'm just saying that if Cardi B don't want him, that means nobody wants him.
Yeah, I ain't touching that one.
I'm gonna let that be.
I said it.
Look, I ain't touching that one.
I said it.
The fact he fumbled that is really, really different. But
yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. But
anyway,
yeah,
are we? Speaking of wide receivers, we had a couple of franchise tags. One especially stood out was Pickens was expected to get anywhere from 28. I think the franchise tag is like 28.3, I believe, something like that. From Dallas, a transition tag was used. Daniel Jones, Indianapolis Colts, which led another wide receiver to say deuces to Indianapolis, and Alec Pierce will be hitting the market. Is he a number 1 wide receiver?
I know Sauce is wanting him to stay. So.
Yeah, he has the potential. Like, he's a deep threat. Yeah. That's what he brings. He's a field stretcher. That's what he's going to bring to the team. He's a field stretcher. Right. Exactly. I mean, he averaged, I think, like 22 yards a catch.
A catch.
You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's so 25 to 30 million. I can see that being his market.
Yeah.
That's about that's top 20 wide receiver money.
Yeah.
What do you know? What? Really? The number 20 wide receiver is getting paid $25 million.
Jamar Chase is getting 45.
Yeah, that's number 1.
That's why he's saying.
No, I'm saying the number 20. What is the number 20 getting? That's what I'm saying. Because I don't believe 25 to 30 is a 20 wide receiver. I think it's way less. Because that market, that's insane. I get it. The top 5 is getting 25 to 30.
Top 10, Tyreek Hill is getting 30. Top 20, Michael Pittman at 23.3.
And Pierce on the same team is better than Pierce. Those are the discussions they're having, obviously.
What I'm saying is Pierce outplayed Pittman last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Injuries.
More productive.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, availability, right? We say that all the time.
Yeah.
And
That's
Tyreek
the availability. But
Tyreek may not make another dime ever. Right?
Debo Samuel is 19 at 23.9.
Yeah.
And he's about to get cut,
DJ Moore is making 27.5.
which is crazy.
Cooper Kupp is getting 26.7 from the Rams still.
Yeah.
So 25 to 30 is not outrageous for Pierce, is what I'm
is
saying.
Jackson Smith and Jigba getting? Curious.
He's got a new
He's on his rookie contract if I'm
on
not
a
mistaken.
rookie contract. They're going to end
That's
up
what I'm
giving
saying.
him a different contract.
But he's going to be top 10. He's going to get top 10.
I'm
million.
alluding to.
He's going to get top. Yeah, JSN is going to get top 10.
That number.
Easily going to be.
Top 10 money is 30 million. Tyreek Hill's making 30. Brandon Ayuk's making 30.
But Tyreek
Brown is making 30. AJ Brown's making 32.
Tyreek Hill's don't get off that because he just got cut. So he's not
So-
he don't get the guaranteed
So
money.
the top five right now are Jamar Chase at 40, Justin Jefferson at 35, CeeDee Lamb at 34, DK Metcalf at 33, and Garrett Wilson at 32.5. So those are the top five.
So if that's the case, that Pickens is going to get 33.
Oh yeah, Pickens is gonna get paid.
No,
Pickens is gonna get paid. He's gonna come in right under CeeDee Lamb.
No. I'm talking about the franchise. If he's playing on the franchise tag, it's the average of the top five. So we're saying 35 for one season.
The franchise tag right now for a receiver is 27.6.
How? I thought the rule was the average of the top five.
Bro, hey, I don't make the rules. I'm just reading it.
I mean,
Franchise tag for a receiver 2026.
that doesn't. Either way, it behooves the Cowboys to come up with a long-term contract for Pickens. Man, is only he's still 25, 26 years old.
So the franchise tag for a receiver 27.298.
Pickens is still mid-20s, right?
Yeah.
Age-wise.
Yeah, Pickens young. He's still young.
He's young.
Pickens is like 24, 25, I think. Yeah, he's 25. He's 25.
Yeah,
that's
He just turned
10 years.
he just turned 25 yesterday.
He's been in the league for like 10 years.
No. I mean, he seems like it, but no, yeah, he's only been out of Georgia like 4 years.
Yeah, this is I think his fourth year. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. That's either way.
But this is my thing though. Like, are the Cowboys gonna pay him?
Yeah, they just restructured the contracts of CeeDee Lamb.
But you let Michael Parsons go because you said you didn't have the money for him?
They wasn't finna
That makes sense. You weaken your defense.
Oh, because Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones always been
one of the best players in the NFL.
Well, Jerry Jones always been about offense. We know that. He never really cared for a defense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy though.
Jerry Jones still lives in a mindset that chicks dig the long ball. That's where he's thinking, like still mid-90s. That's exactly when that phrase came out. That's exactly the last time the Cowboys were irrelevant. So it works. I can't make it up. Google it.
That's hilarious.
Chicks dig the long ball, and Jerry Jones digs the offense. That's why the defense has been. That's why they drive defense, hoping that they can make it up, but that's not how it works. That is not how it works. Trayvon Diggs, the brother, is unemployed as well, as you can see after he had a large contract. He just signed not too long ago. So the Cowboys defense are in a funk.
Oh, so the franchise tag, I had to go look that up. I couldn't just let that one slide. It's the average of the top 5 highest paid players at a position over the last 5 years. So not just the current year.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Over the last 5 years, or 120% of the player's previous year's salary.
I guess that makes sense because it didn't make sense. Like, you're in the top 5, and then we're counting it.
Right. No, yeah. I had to know. Because I was with you on that one, because I'm like, that didn't make sense. So I had to know how it was figured. So I just went and looked it up. So it's one top 5.
One player who didn't get franchise tag, and one player coming off a Super Bowl MVP performance, Kenneth Walker. Where are we projecting him to go?
I know where I want him to come. I don't know where he's going to go.
You got Pollard. Pollard played pretty well last year.
Yeah, but I mean, Kenneth Walker is a different type of player.
He's different.
He's a different type of player. And Pollard could be let go to create more cap space and not have much of a dead cap hit.
I wish I was able to like click a button and say, let's go back 2 months. Let's go back 2 years. Let's go back 3 years. Because every single one of us talks shit about Kenneth Walker can't stay healthy. All of a sudden he goes on an incredible run in the playoffs. He's the top running back. What am I missing here?
What you're missing is
The running back position is going to be valued. That's it.
Shit changes.
Yeah.
I mean, he stayed healthy. He proved that he can stay healthy.
They should pay that man. Seriously. And you need to sign him.
I think they will pay him though, because
I mean, it's not
like Charbonnet has he had a
ACL or Achilles or something like that.
And his was late in the season.
Yeah, and it happened late. That's what I'm saying. So for him,
I'm just confused as about the eye test never fails, right? He can't stay healthy. Kenneth Walker has yet to play a full season.
I mean, that's great. That's great. But when the lights were brightest, Kenneth Walker stood up and played out of his mind when he had to play out of his mind and delivered a Super Bowl.
yeah,
With
it was
the defense, of course, but he delivered a Super Bowl.
an ACL for Charbonnet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was ACL.
The one that I was hoping made it to free agency. I wanted Breece Hall to make it to free agency. That's what I wanted.
And he still can. Trade can be made.
Yeah, but that's not free agency. I wanted him to make it to free agency. Kenneth Walker made it to free agency.
Well, Seattle didn't want to spend money, which, like I said,
They saving that money because they got to pay JSN.
Yes, agreed. Because that's the only skill position. Or Rashid Shaheed, who's a free agent.
I mean,
Yeah, but he ain't gonna break the bank though. He ain't gonna break the bank.
But like you said, wide receivers are now going.
Yeah, 20 million. He's gonna be in that 20 to 25 mil range. And that's full range for him right now, which is crazy because apparently 5 years ago, 20 to 25 was top receiver money.
Yep.
That was
that's why the Titans foolishly traded AJ Brown because they didn't want to pay him 25 mil. And now look at it. These cats making 35, 40 mil.
Luckily, the salary cap once again is going up. So
yeah, way up.
Teams are having some flexibility. And
the Cowboys, they just got cap compliant. They just got.
But that's just restructured contracts. That's not even signing anybody.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They restructured to get under the cap. They still got some work to do.
Yeah, they still ain't got no money to sign it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They still got some work to do. They restructured just to get under the cap. Because I think everybody has to be under the cap before the league year started.
And that's why the Giants cut their defensive captain.
You don't understand.
I don't understand that. It was only $8 million for Bobby Okereke, who wasn't asking for more money.
Because that dude is a tackling machine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that.
He had 150 some tackles, 140 some tackles last year. Like, that's crazy.
And they're about to move on from Kayvon Thibodeau. So the Giants are hitting a hard reset on that team. Hardball is like, you're gone, you can stay, you're gone. It's like, what's going on? I don't.
You don't know what the process is right now.
I do, but I don't. I don't know where John Harbaugh's mind is as far as, because if I'm being completely honest, right? And this is a knock on the Baltimore Ravens, but it's not me knocking them, by saying they weren't consistent enough to see what the organization was doing as an organization, right? You had Lamar Jackson, and then everybody else was rotating out. There wasn't consistency in that organization saying John Harbaugh was focused on the defense. Cool. He's a defensive guy. Nice. But he's not. He's an offensive guy. But he didn't sign a number one wide receiver. No, he didn't. He brought Derrick Henry out too late, extended him. Great. Nice. But there wasn't consistency in that organization to say, trust the process, because we don't know what John Harbaugh's process is. That's my point. Please say something, Chef.
So you're on the right track. Bottom line is there was not enough focus on strengthening the offense while maintaining a strong defense. The defense declined terribly last year to the point where you kept people you should have let go of, and you let go people that you should have held on to. Coaching staff moves, you should have made better moves because, I mean, look, one of the former assistants went and won him a Super Bowl last year with the Seahawks. But I think change was just definitely had to happen because the continued loss of years and letting Lamar's talents go to waste, Derrick Henry's talents go to waste, Isaiah Likely, it's just too much. Next year, I think the defense is going to change a lot because Matabike looks like he's coming back. At one point, I thought he was retiring, but apparently he's looking good, and it's looking like he's going to be ready for the start of the season, depending on the draft, of course. But with our new head coach coming in, our new offense coordinator coming in and getting this new offense implemented, and hopefully we go in the draft and we draft another wide receiver that's could be a true number one, or go into free agency and pick us up a number one wide receiver and bring back Linderbaum. There's a good chance that, Baltimore can make that turn, but there's some moves got to be made, especially like letting go that pitiful right tackle that we have. He has to go, and which I think he is going. I think they cut him already, or let him go into free agency.
They cut Linderbaum.
No, they didn't cut Linderbaum. He's going into free agency.
Well, they didn't resign him.
Well, we're working on the contract, but Linderbaum's going to command at least something like $25 million, I think, a season or something like that. So it's going to have to do. They're going to have to do some. They're going to have to do some moving around, especially they have to talk with Lamar and get Lamar to renegotiate his contract and give him an extension, and that way you can free up some money in free agency. So hopefully that happens sooner than later, because again, we do not need to lose Linderbaum. And then hopefully we can get into free agency. And I mean, there's still some players out there, wide receiver wise, that you can pick up.
Hollywood Brown.
We ain't talking about bombs. We ain't picking up somebody like that. Well, you know what? Let me change that. I'm not even gonna say they won't pick him up, because I know him and Lamar are still really close. So I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think so. I hope not, but it's a possibility.
Well, I am certainly glad that you broke down the state of the current Ravens. The topic was the past Harbaugh regime in Baltimore.
Oh, I did. I broke that down already too. You just missed it. I don't know how you missed it, but I broke it down too.
No, there wasn't any consistency. That you could have just said that.
I went into detail. That's what I'm supposed to do. It's my team. What am I supposed to do?
You started your own bracketology. You have pie charts about who goes what and what spend.
You did a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
You opened the door.
We're doing it.
You opened the door and said, "Come on in." So I came on in.
NFL preview of the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, cool.
Man.
Hey, the producer decided to watch.
Cool.
Hey, look at that.
Long story short, John Harbaugh don't have a process. There we go.
He's all over the place.
You don't have a process, so we don't know what he's doing. I saw a post on the that other group with some of them in it talking about Giants are focusing on Jeremiah Love. Why in the hell would the Giants focus on Jeremiah Love? And they said it was a good idea, but as much as I love Jeremiah Love, I don't think with the way the Giants are currently constructed, he will be the fit there. Agree? Disagree? Where we at with that?
I agree. They need offensive line help, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, especially not re-signing Evan Neal, who's been a complete
and the swing tackle y'all had. I can't say his name. Starts with an E.
Illuminor.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he's been the only person they had is Andrew Thomas, and he was hurt all last year. So
So that
yeah,
line needs some help.
Y'all need to get all offensive
'Cause
line.
I've seen mocking Jeremiah Love to the Titans at 4, and I'm like, I like Jeremiah Love. I think he's going to be a great player.
yeah,
Well,
offensive player.
Tennessee has way too many other holes
Agreed.
and to go after a running back at 4.
No, I agree, especially well for the Giants' sake. And I'm going to speak of the Giants as far as still having Tyrone Tracy in a rookie contract, which he's more than a suitable running back, and the if Scatterboo can stop running his head through a freaking wall, here's another suitable running back.
Me and Cam Scatterboo.
Right? Running back is not the position the Giants should be focused on.
No,
Titans either. Not in the draft anyway. Not that early in the draft.
That's all I'm saying. So it's definitely intriguing to say as much.
How have we made it this far and we haven't talked about Trent McDuffie being traded to the Rams yet?
I was about to lie and say I was about to get there, but it's hard for me to lie these days.
The Chiefs just refused to pay their top quarterbacks.
But hold on, but this is where I'm at. I think it was more Rams than Chiefs.
The Rams needed him.
9.
The Rams needed and wanted him.
No, but Rams would trade away their first round pick in 9 of the last 10 years.
But they still got one.
Right, but
they
traded their own. Yes, they traded their own. Yeah.
They're not getting younger.
Right.
But they are though. They're hitting on their 5th and 4th and 3rd round picks.
Well, if we draft right, obviously.
Luka and Kyron Williams are both 5th round picks. They're hitting on their later round picks.
Yeah.
He's saying screw those late 1st round picks, and he's hitting on those 3rd, 4th, and 5th round picks because that's where the bulk of their offense and their defense has come from in those later rounds.
Can we focus on why the Chiefs decided to do that?
I outside of them just refusing to pay their top cornerbacks because I mean it goes back to when they traded L'Jarius Sneed to the Titans, who's been a bust in Tennessee and maybe a cap casualty by the way. But I don't know. Trent McDuffie is a young cat. I think he's just now finishing his 4th season. So and I like the pickup for the Rams because their cornerback room was garbage.
Yeah,
the corners were garbage last year.
Yeah,
I've seen mock drafts where they were taking 2 cornerbacks with their 2 first round picks. So I like what they did. I like them going out and getting McDuffie.
Especially after having to play Jackson Smith and Jigba twice a season.
Right. And he reunites with his college position coach in LA. So that may be huge too.
Definitely intriguing. Anything else to add in that regard, Chef?
Like you said, I mean, they ain't no want to win now mode, right? They want to maximize, Stafford and all the tools that he has around him, and they know they need to strengthen that defense because, like you said, that secondary room was pretty hot garbage, and so the fact that Kansas City doesn't want to pay their people and willing to let them go out and get and trade like that is kind of crazy to me, but that's par for course for them. So
the Saints announced today, I just read it, I didn't see it earlier. They will allow Cameron Jordan to hit their.
I mean, why did I say Cameron? Cam Hayward, Cameron Jordan.
Yeah. Which I thought was
Pittsburgh's Cam Hayward, right? That's a good.
Yeah, that's
Pittsburgh is Hayward. Yeah.
The all-time sack leader for the New Orleans Saints, by the way.
Yeah.
At 36 years of age.
I was about to say, and that's the thing. Like he's up there in age.
He's longer too.
Still bring value to a team.
Oh yeah.
That still contends.
And I think that's it for him. Like he's up there in age. He knows, he ain't got but so many more seasons left.
Yeah.
Let's go get a ring.
Yeah.
Philly, we didn't talk about. I don't know why. Oh, we didn't have a show last week, or did we? No, we didn't have one last week. Houston Texans traded for David Montgomery.
Great trade for them. I think it's a good trade for them.
I like the trade for him.
Yeah, I love the move, honestly. And we all knew David Montgomery wasn't too pleased with how he was being used in Detroit. His numbers were down last year, and this gives him a great opportunity to, be that feature back there with Pierce. And who knows? Let's see what happens. I think it's a good fit.
It's not Pierce. It'd be
No, it's definitely not Pierce.
Yeah, not Pierce. What's his name?
Woody Marks.
Thank you, Marks. God, geez, why did I say Pierce? But anywho, it's a good. I think it's a great move for them.
But that, I mean, that wouldn't have been on the show last week anyway, because that just happened this week.
This week, yeah.
I think that happened Monday. I think Sunday.
Yeah,
or
I
Monday.
thought it was like Monday or Tuesday.
We were at the beginning of the week.
So it's a good pick for them. I think that's a great pickup for them. So,
but it's also Houston doing what Houston does. I mean, Joe Mixon 2 years ago, Nick Chubb last year. They go out and try to find that bruising veteran back.
Yep.
So, and I like that pickup for him. I
I think he's going to be incredible. I think he's going to be a really good player in that offense.
Jahmyr Gibbs is about to go dumb.
Yeah.
Not having to share them touches now with David Montgomery, he about to go dumb.
Yeah, he's going to be a maniac next year.
Yeah, he about to go crazy.
We believe that. Well, we believe. I was speaking for the panel when I say Houston's going to run it back with C.J. Stroud, believing this is it. This has to be. We're giving you everything.
Well, I mean, you got to think though. I mean, last year he lost Tank Dell, Nico Collins stayed hurt, and your run game was different because you were dependent on Marks and Nick Chubb to run the ball. Schultz was still Schultz. He did what he's going to do, but I mean, it was just different last year for them.
But C.J. Stroud ain't did nothing since his rookie year.
I mean, he's only
rookie year he balled out, and he hasn't done anything remotely close since.
Well, I mean, the year that Tank Dell got hurt, he was playing decent. He was playing really well that year. But when Tank Dell went down, and at that time, even the run game, Joe Mixon was not even playing that well at that time too. When you don't have that run game that run your offense with, and you lose a very productive wide receiver, it's gonna create some issues. So again, not making no excuses for him, but I think next year we'll be able to see, especially with that addition with Montgomery. And if Tank Dell can come back, even though his knees looked terrifying when I saw him in that rehab video, I'm not sure which Tank Dell we're going to get.
And they don't really, I'm not going to say that they don't need him, but them boys, the Iowa State boys, they balled, they held their own. They held their own. The two rookies from Iowa State that they got last year.
And
the Jalen's, they both Jalen.
Yeah.
Jalen Higgins and I forgot the other.
And hopefully they make the jump this year, because who knows, Higgins might turn around and really blossom into like a real threat on the field this year for real.
C.J. Stroud is going to have to prove it. Otherwise, I think Houston is going to have to.
They're going to move on.
They're gonna have to. Because, like I said, outside of his rookie year, he hasn't really produced.
And I mean, think about this: next year in the draft, you'll have Arch. You'll have.
They won't pick high enough to.
Yeah, I don't think
if Arch plays the way he's supposed to play, they won't be picking high enough.
Let's remember though,
the Texans, I think, are still a playoff team.
No, I got it, but let's be real. One thing the Texans will do, they will trade up. And they will combine put a package together for the players they want.
Yeah, but if you got a team like the Jets that has like 5 first-round picks over the next 3 drafts, or 6 first-round picks over the next 3 drafts, they're going to be picking. They should be picking high themselves.
But the Jets will draft Dante Moore next year, since they can't get him this year. We got you. So we're going to see how that plays out next year.
And also, let's not forget, they'll be
sold on Dante Moore. I'm not sold on him.
That just gives you the quarterback class that was coming out.
Yeah, and
he wasn't he was just by default number 2.
And don't
Right.
forget,
Yeah, that I agree with. That I agree with.
but you still got to remember now, Chandler is also going to be in that class as
Yeah.
well. If he
I'm
doesn't,
not 100% sold on that guy either.
I mean,
As an NFL quarterback.
right. He's shown glimmers. He's shown glimmers.
I'm not saying he won't be, and I'm hoping he does. You know what I'm saying? I hope all these guys, come in and ball.
Yeah.
But I'm not sold on him as an NFL caliber.
Was you sold on Anthony Richardson coming out of college?
No, I wasn't, and I said that on the show that he needed to sit.
No.
I think I was the most critical of everybody on the panel of Anthony Richardson. I said he wasn't ready.
Oh, he was in the beginning, and if Kyler Murray doesn't fall in Minnesota, I expect him to fall in Minnesota because Kevin O'Connell was speaking highly of him. So we'll see how that plays out when the NFL season, the new season of 2026 begins next week. Free agency was usually crazy within the first 2 or 3 days of that. Chef, as we wrap up this show, what do you got for us?
So we got 2 players. Since we're on the NFL, let's just stick with the NFL. We have 2 players who are the longest tenured active players for 2 teams, and they're in the same division.
Say that again?
There are 2 teams with 2 players who hold the distinction of being the longest tenured active players, and they're both in the same division. What team is it? Well, the same conference. I'm sorry. Same conference, same division. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What 2 players are
they? They played the whole career.
I ain't even going to do you like
that. They played the
whole careers of the same team?
Is that what you're saying?
No. 2 different teams.
No. You're saying that those 2 players on those 2 teams have only played for those 2 teams, no other teams. Is that what you're saying?
That's it.
Up
to this date. Now I'm talking about up to this date. Not talking about free agency coming up, but up to this date.
So Cameron Jordan with the Saints.
He's
been with them for 15 years.
Yep, he's been there since 2011.
Yeah.
So Panthers, Falcons, Bucks. It's got to be one of them 3. Panthers, Falcons, Bucks. Panthers, Falcons, Bucks. Bucks? Shit, I don't know who the second one is.
What you got, Amir?
It's got to be from one of those 3 teams, Panthers, Saints, or Bucks, though. Vita Vea? No.
Amir? No.
Oh, Mike Evans, duh.
No,
not Mike Evans.
Mike Evans 13 years, so somebody more than
13.
Somebody with 15, 16 years. 16 since
this one has over 16 years.
Yeah, somebody's been in there for a minute. I'm thinking it's an offensive line somewhere.
I was about to say it's got to be somebody in the trenches because it ain't a name that I'm thinking off the top of my head.
Or a long
Robin keep disappearing.
Yeah, it's his background.
You rub your shoulder and you disappear.
That's all it was. It was
it's his background. I want to say it's David Tapper.
No.
Long snapper. Carolina.
You're close. It's not Tapper. JJ Jensen.
Who?
JJ Jensen for the Carolina Panthers. He's a long snapper as well.
Yeah. Long snappers play forever.
Yeah, because nobody touches them. Somebody who hits them.
Yeah, you can't even rush the middle anymore. So
right, you can't rush the middle. So it was the Panthers and the Saints.
Yesterday, the sports world lost a legend.
Yeah.
In Lou Holtz. We don't have a tribute video, but he's been a part of our lives since we've been born. He's probably been a part of our parents' lives since they've been born. He's been coaching since he came out the womb. I think the only time he failed was he went to the NFL and tried his hands to coach the Jets that one time. But
nobody goes there and succeeds.
Because he even made South Carolina relevant. You know, those few years that nobody was ever talking about. South Carolina.
I mean, the old ball coach did that too, though.
Talking back then.
Oh yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Look who shows up at the end of the show.
He shows up at the end. Good God.
He must be on Western Coast time.
Yeah.
He shows up at the end of the show.
Well, I wasn't coming in.
You're
Actually,
definitely getting paid in honey buns.
He's on specific time.
the one who made the payment. You know what? You're fired.
He is on specific time.
You're fired.
Hey, well, you're here, Tom, to take us out.
There it is.
We still got a few notes to go over this weekend. UFC has a huge card that now is on Paramount, who apparently TKO is upset because they're not getting as much money because it's only $10 to $12, something like that, for the monthly, whereas ESPN is $30 with ESPN Unlimited.
VPN.
So they're not liking that. The World Baseball Classic has started officially this morning at 4 or 5 a.m. In Japan, where Korea was the first winner, beating Chechnya, one of them Czechs. But the bulk of the games start tomorrow, where Japan is still the favorite, but the United States are right behind them. Real briefly, gentlemen, any idea or any you guys even watching the World Baseball Classic? I start there.
I'm not even going to sit here and lie like I am.
I watched the highlights, so that's about it. I'm sorry.
Right, I watched the highlights.
So sad.
Oh, Amir, before you cut everybody out, and we go out of here, but congratulations to Stewie, Breonna Stewart. They won Unrivaled last night, and
but yet y'all don't want to watch the World Baseball Classic, but Unrival's okay.
I didn't watch that either.
I watch Unrivaled. I watch basketball, so.
But I also got a congratulations. I want to congratulate the producer.
Yeah.
He has a baby boy on the way.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jim and Jess.
We have a future New Orleans Pelicans fan.
Hey. Let's get his name together.
Oh, he already got the name. Tell us the name.
I'm just saying, Flectron Amir Roberto is a real great name.
That's
I'm just saying.
Tell us the name, Jim.
Yeah, we're allowing
all that wasn't even called for.
All I'm saying.
Outside into America. I didn't want America to know all that. They don't know me.
Hey, his nickname, no.
Okay, all 6 of them. I'm bad.
No,
All 6 of
his
them.
nickname could be Fad or Far.
So
Put our
sorry.
names together.
Too late now. They know.
All 6 of them, though.
Yeah, exactly. Embrace
it. And your mom is one, so all 5 of them know.
All
I don't
5.
know where Roberto came from, though. That's crazy.
I didn't want to throw the Desmond in there. It would have made it
just
really
say Rod.
weird. You know what I'm saying?
Roberto?
Yeah, no.
Let's make it Roberto. I like Roberto.
So Roberto, that's where you drew the line.
Yeah.
Flectron didn't mess you up.
Why that would be the first name?
Well, with
Amir
the issues
Roberto.
we're having with ICE, Roberto might be in question.
I'm just saying. I think it was hot. I think that's a great name.
It was just all weird. It was all weird. It is what it is.
But Amir is okay because not like we're having issues with overseas or nothing like that. But whatever. What do we know?
So yeah,
World Baseball
time all
Classic.
week.
Watch it, love it. Best baseball in the game will be played in the next 10 days.
So you go see the Dodgers against everybody else.
Yeah, Team Japan.
Well,
That's
the
really-
Dodgers are allowing
That's
them.
really what it is.
Yeah, that's the Dodgers, Team Japan.
The Dodgers are hating on their players. They're not allowing any of them to play. Shohei can swing, that's it. He can't pitch. Roki can't pitch. Matsumoto can't pitch. They're hating. They're not allowing any of them to play.
I would too. It's about to be spring training time.
Only Shohei can bat, can't
Yeah.
pitch.
Well, I mean,
Isn't Mookie Betts on the team?
No, they didn't
he's
pick
not
him.
on the American team.
No, he is not. They got, hate to say it, better players at this point. Mookie Betts has been on
I need to be
decline.
rested. Rest
Yeah,
yourself up.
he's regressing. Freddie Freeman's on the team though.
Freddie,
So-
yeah.
Fast,
Freddie's on the team.
Rest yourself up. We getting ready for this 3-peat.
So look, what cartoon had a character named Freddie Freeman?
That sounds like some Richie Rich.
Nope.
I know that. I know that.
Is that Johnny Bravo?
Nope.
No,
Boondocks?
No, definitely not.
no, that's Huey and Riley Freeman.
That's Riley Freeman.
I didn't know it was a Freeman. I was just taking a guess out there. I ain't never watched it.
So back in the 70s, this is before some of y'all.
70s.
None of us
But
watched cartoons.
the first time he
Oh, Captain Marvel.
no,
No,
He said
Charlie
cartoons.
Brown.
Captain Marvel was a Freddie Freeman.
Well, I didn't know that, but
What?
I know this. Charlie Brown
What are you
had to
talking
play
I'm
baseball.
not slow. Hold
Had
on.
to play baseball in a game against Fast Freddie Freeman from Fremont.
Captain Marvel Jr. I was about to say I knew something Captain Marvel was Freddie
I didn't
Freeman.
know that. That's a good one.
so
Yeah,
back in
I know.
your day when you was around to watch cartoons.
Hey, say it how you need to say it. I mean, it's up to you. It's not. Don't pretend like you don't watch it at Christmas time. I'm not even.
Back when the cartoons was in black and white. We get it.
No,
And you seen yourself.
man, y'all get up off Rob,
I was
man.
about to say, good God. So
Yeah, y'all on the
take
bad.
his neck off. Good God.
He went
Like,
from watching that to the
Oh,
Three
my God,
Stooges.
son.
Good
Like, put the
gracious.
foil back on the antennas.
It came on before I Love Lucy and after the Honeymooners.
Yeah,
Hey,
4,
don't
6,
do
and 8.
that.
That was his
Hey,
only
look,
only
don't
good
do that.
channel. 4, 6, and 8.
Hey, the Batman with the ping pow pop.
With the pew, pow.
Oh man.
Watching Huckleberry Hound.
So the fact that you know the name of it lets me know your ass is older than
First of all, Huckleberry Hound was in the
your ass
80s.
know-
With
your
Hong
ass
Kong
is up there
Phooey
too, because that's what I didn't even
I
think
and the
about.
Barbero.
JB, since you late to the party, you can be the first one to take us out.
I ain't never late to the party. The party starts when I get there.
Oh,
Look,
here we go with this
people
shit.
like football, baseball, and basketball, while others like hockey, soccer, and NASCAR. We're right here. All sports matter.
Piece of ass.
You definitely getting paid in honey buns.
Thank you.